This video has been produced by volunteers from the Give Something Back project based at Volunteer Centre Fife. The Give Something Back project is funded to provide support to individuals with health conditions, disabilities and any other barrier, for example having low confidence. It then allows access to volunteering in their local communities. The video has been funded by Fairer Scotland money to promote both the benefits of the project to volunteers and to organisations across Fife. Coordinators can support the volunteers by meeting in their local area for coffee to help complete the registration forms. We meet regularly to discuss volunteering options in their local areas. We help to build confidence while we're doing this, and building strong relationships is a big part of what we do. We can also help with travel coaching to help volunteers travel independently. We can take volunteers to their first interview, and we can also do intensive job coaching for up to 8 weeks once a suitable placement has been found. The coordinators can support the organisations by carefully matching the volunteers. The support given to the volunteers then frees up the time for the managers of the organisations just to allow them to get on with the day-to-day running of their organisation. The coordinators also share information and good practice to the organisations, as well as accessing any training which is appropriate to the needs of the volunteer or the organisation. Here are a few interviews with some of the organisations that we work closely with across Fife. We first interviewed Ron Nugent, manager of Volunteer Centre Fife at the head office in Kirkcaldy. Ron has the management responsibility for Give Something Back. Ron, can you tell me where the project Give Something Back came from?
Yes, a few years ago we identified a need for volunteers to be given, or some volunteers to be given some additional support. In many ways we were setting people up to fail. For example, people who had been unemployed for a number of years may have lost confidence. We were sending people off, for example, for interviews to local voluntary organisations, and often the volunteers or the potential volunteers weren't making that first appointment. So we thought that we would provide this extra support, which became Give Something Back. And through the project we have 2 coordinators who give whatever support is actually necessary.
And can you tell me what sort of support the coordinators can provide?
Yes, the 2 coordinators working from both the central and west areas of Fife can provide support for, on average, 6 to 8 weeks. We had to limit the amount of time that was provided so that there wasn't a bottleneck of people being dealt with. The support can be as simple as attending an initial interview with the volunteer and the prospective organisation, to actually physically working with the volunteer in the organisation for 2 or 3 weeks. It can also involve afterwards meeting up with the volunteer, maybe for a coffee, just to establish that everything is going as well as it should be.
We travelled along the coast to sunny Kinghorn to interview Julie Samuel at the Craigencolt Ecology Centre, where Julie is the General Manager.
The Ecology Centre here in Kinghorn uses direct experience of the environment to help people, and we do that through the services that we offer. We provide an environmental education service, working with schools, colleges, after-school groups, getting children and adults outside and discovering nature. We also have volunteering opportunities. We couldn't survive without our volunteers, so that's a very important aspect of what we do, and we support over 5,000 volunteer hours every year. The different activities that people can get involved in include gardening down in the polytunnels and raised beds, through making mosaics out of recycled materials, through refurbishing tools. Some go to Africa and some we use here, and through other activities such as tree planting, conservation work, and also some admin work too, helping out in the office. Other activities that we offer include community events and activities and training for unemployed people and for teachers and other people who work with children.
Can you tell me